Hello Collective, it's Julie here from Moon Crystal Magic. I was called today to do a collective reading, and I've pulled some cards from my fairy tale deck, and it's very interesting because it seems to be quite a specific message here. The first card that I pulled here was called Deep Sleep, so all of these cards are based on fairy tales. So we got Deep Sleep, and then we also got Coffin. So what this says to me is that something happened, a situation, and it's caused you to just retreat. It says on this card, it's a time to retreat, go into a deep sleep, sleeping beauty. So it's like something's deeply, deeply hurt you, and you've just had to really pull back all of your energy and fully just go into hibernation mode. And it's so bad that it's caused this situation. See, this is like Sleeping Beauty, where she goes into the coffin, when she bites the apple. So she's in the coffin and she's tucked in here with a nice cuddly bear. So it's like you've just been getting around in your pajamas, getting around all comfy, getting snugly in bed, and you're just, not really wanting to know about anything to do with relationships or even just people in general. You're just really retreated in and just hibernating at the moment. But what the universe is coming through saying is that it's time for you to come out. It's time to blossom. So in this card, you see there's someone here peeking through the hedge. It's like you're having a little look through, seeing if it's safe to come out. But the universe is saying it's time now. It's time to come out. You can't just stay cooped up in your bedroom or in bed and away from people. You didn't cause this situation. And so it's time for you to come out, and it's springtime, time for you to blossom. Right. So I've also pulled these 3 cards from my Witch's Tarot. So first we had the Hanged Man, which is very much the same energy here as the Sleeping Beauty cards that we had here. So the Hanged Man was just basically saying to you to look at things from a different perspective. Yeah, see how he's hanging upside down. He's got this crow up here, but the crow's not in his head telling him things. He's just quite comfy here, upside down, looking at things from a different angle. And that's what the universe is trying to say, because what I feel has happened is that you were in a relationship and there was a third party, and this caused a lot of fighting. You had to feel like you were really defending yourself. You felt like you were fighting off more than one person. Someone came along and got into your relationship with your partner, and you, the one ending up having to do all of the fighting. But see, you're at the vantage point because you're the one winning here. See this wand coming up here? You're the one that's won. You're the one with the victory here. So that's just the energy that I feel has just, you're just moving away from now. So let's pull some more cards and see what Spirit has to say. Okay, Collective? And this will be a very specific reading for someone in particular. Right, so we have Karma. Karma's come out saying that basically karma will be dealt to those who have messed with your energy. Because, if you do bad things to people, then consequences do come, and karma does come around. It's like the Judgment card. So people will always be judged. There's always a balance. You can't do one thing bad and not have some kind of a balance out of it. So whatever these people have done to you behind your back, or obviously it's out in the open now with this card here, whatever happens here. And it looks like, look, there's 3 people in this card as well. So it could be that there was your person and another person and even another person interfering there. There could have been 3 people involved with this. Right. And then we have the King of Cups here. So the King of Cups is here because it's looking like there's a whole new situation coming in for you if you're willing to open up your heart. The universe doesn't want you to be, stuck anymore on your own. It's asking you to take a leap of faith with the Fool. The Fool's a card of new beginnings. So when you have the Fool, it's like the beginning of the tarot. So it's saying to you, really take a leap of faith. See, he's right on the edge of the cliff. He's about to fall off and he's got no care in the world. It's saying, have trust. Trust in the universe. Trust in yourself. Trust that everything's going to be okay. All right? Because what's coming up for you is we have the King of Cups, and also we have the Knight of Cups, which is a message coming through. It's an offer. a love offer coming towards you. And see, we have a King of Cups here, which is like, you know, showing that you're quite mentally, emotionally intelligent. Yeah, and you are actually ready for this offer. And it's a fated offer because we have the Wheel of Fortune here, and the Wheel of Fortune has turned and it's stopped on you, collective. It's here for you. The Wheel of Fortune is a fate, a destiny card, and it's closing out of one cycle and moving into another. So with these two cup cards here, the Knight and the King, to me it's saying that you're ready now. You're ready to close out that past and move into a new beginning here with a new relationship that's on the horizon for you. And you know, the Fool saying it's all you know, a new start, a fresh perspective on everything. And then we had the King and the Queen of Wands here, which is soulmate energy, because you have a King and a Queen, and they're both very passionate cards. They're both very nurturing, passionate, strong, you know, really good energy. And with both of them, the masculine and the feminine, it's like the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies are here. So to me, that shows that there's especially with the Wheel of Fortune, like a karmic, good karmic, not a bad karmic, a good karmic relationship coming your way with these love offers. Now, I'm going to pull some cards from my Light Seers deck, and we'll see if we can get some clarification here for you, collective. So far, it's looking good. It looks like you've got something really nice coming in for you. Okay, yep, it's something that you've manifested as well here. With the Three of Wands. See how this woman's here, she's looking out over into the ocean. You see all of this lovely red colour. It's like a real passionate card. So it's like you've manifested like a nice, like you've wanted a beautiful relationship. And excuse me, see with this King and the Queen also of the Wands, these really lovely orange and red colours. They're really passionate colours, really passionate cards. And so that's what you've manifested. You've actually manifested, probably whilst you were asleep, having your hibernation, you actually manifested in your soul connection, which is absolutely beautiful, collective. Oops, these cards really want to come out. Okay, we have the Fool again. So the Fool's just come out again, and the Five of Wands, which, look, shows the conflict. And the Fool is saying, look, take that leap of faith, because this conflict, it's all in the past. It's all done. You know, you've gone through this. You've beaten it. Yeah. And now we've got two Fools here. Where's the other one gone? There he is. Doubles, I call them, when they're from two different decks. So you've got two Fool cards here, taking a leap of faith, just like, you know, shedding all of that nasty stuff from the past and just, you know, giving some trust to what's coming forward for you. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, some other cards fell out here, sorry. I missed these ones. Okay, yep, so we have the Three of Swords, which shows that what you were going through was that you really, really had somebody who, like, it felt like they ripped your heart to pieces, like, with what they'd done to you. And again, another 3 card. So with this 3 card, it just kind of like confirms that, you know, it was with a third party. I always find when there's the 3 of Swords here, and it wasn't just a heartbreak. It was like a mental torture. Look, this woman, she's like really feeling absolutely heart-wrenched, absolutely tortured. You know, it's like she's had her soul ripped out, really. It's a really painful card, and that's the kind of pain that you went through, and that's the reason why you would have gone into this hibernation, just because you just couldn't cope with that kind of, you know, that hurt. It was the betrayal, the hurt would have been all too much. Okay, and then, yeah, you see you had the moon, and everything was hidden from you, but, you know, you can't keep things like that hidden forever, and it's all come out into the light. See this great big full moon? So, you know, you're down here, but you can see it's all illuminated. You got to see it all. The white wolf, the dark wolf, the good, the bad, you know, with the karma here. Look at these similar cards here. Look, the energies are so similar here. You know, it all came out into the light. It all came out into the open, and you got to find out what exactly was going on. And look, it left you feeling like this. It left you feeling like you wanted to just pack up and leave and just go somewhere else. You just wanted to, like, take off and not be in this situation anymore. And so, you know, what you did was you ended up just closing down. You just closed yourself down completely and just went into hibernation. But it is time, collective, to come out into the spring, bloom and blossom. It's your time. Right, I'm going to pull some cards from another deck now and see if we can have some more clarification here of what's coming in for you. What's coming in now for the collective with these beautiful King and Queen of Wands energies. Okay, so we have the Judgment card again. So this is just clarifying that Judgment was done, but Judgment also can talk about balance. So, you know, it's saying with this new relationship that's coming in, don't forget to keep a balance in everything, you know, between your mind and your heart, you know, your head and your heart. Keep them, you know, in alignment with each other. But there would have been judgment for those two people or three people that hurt you. And the Ten of Wands, which shows that you've had a lot of burdens. You've had a lot of burdens to carry. But, you know, that's finished now. It's closed out. It's a 10 card. That's the end of a cycle. So all of that has closed out of your life now. It's not there anymore. It's only there if you choose it to be there. And, you know, you've done this time out for yourself. So you don't need that energy in your life anymore. It's time to put that energy away, get rid of it, out with the old and in with the new. Because something beautiful is coming in for you, collective. Okay, Spirit, can we have some more messages, please, for the collective on what's coming in with this Wheel of Fortune and the King and Queen of Wands, please? Thank you. What's coming in for them, please? It looks like a beautiful, beautiful, lovely relationship, like a soul-mate relationship. Let's see what's on the bottom here. Oh, we have the High Priestess. Look, use your intuition. So the person that's coming towards you, you possibly might even know them, but when you do meet them, use your intuition. Because you'll know, because it's a fated meeting, it's a fated relationship, you'll know that it's that person when you meet them. And the High Priestess is saying, use your intuition to really know that that is the right person. Okay, let's keep going here. See what else we can find out for you. Okay, tell us more about this person that the collective is going to be meeting, please. This soulmate. Oops, lots of cards wanted to come out then. Oh, look, we have the Three of Swords again. So we're getting a lot of, I think the universe is wanting to show you that it really is time for you to, you know, reflect, see just what this person in your past did to you, and really use that to empower yourself. Use that hurt to actually bring more love to yourself. See, again, another double card. This is a lesson that the universe wants you to learn. See, I find I had a situation myself like this, and with pain comes growth. With pain comes self-love, because when somebody does hurt you like this, and you realise that you are actually deserving of all of the love, especially when you've been putting out everything good and you've been putting out love, and then someone comes and like rips your heart out like this double card. The universe wants you to know this person really, really hurt you, and what you need to do from that is grow and love yourself, set boundaries, you know. We have the Ace of Pentacles here, so it's definitely a new beginning coming in, and it's a new beginning for, you know, for your family life, for your home life. So it's a really good opportunity coming towards you here, collective. What else do we have to tell the collective here about this new relationship, please? Oops. King of Pentacles. So the person that's coming in is going to be very, very responsible. They're going to be already pretty much financially set up. They might have their own home. They'll have a good job. And they'll be very reliable, very honest, very trustworthy, a very good person. Completely different to that person in your past, you know. Let's see. Why is the Seven of Wands hasn't been out yet? Seven of Wands loves coming out when we have these kinds of readings. Sneaky git, I call him. I really don't like that Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, sorry, not Seven of Wands. Okay. Any more cards for Spirit, please? For the collective from this deck? Okay, I think that's about all from this deck. What do we have in the bottom? See, in this deck it's called the Hanged Woman. Way up, sorry. Hanged Woman. So again, it's just the universe telling you again. Let's just get under here. More, all of these double cards coming out. Just reminding you that you've done your time. You've done your time asleep. You've done your time hibernating. You've done your time reflecting. You know, take that reflection and make sure that you use that to nurture yourself. And don't feel like everything's the same. Like, not all people are the same. They're not. People are all different. And what's coming in for you is a beautiful, beautiful, passionate soulmate energy. Look, with the King and Queen of Wands. That's just beautiful. So the universe just wants to, like, you know, really get it through to you here that, you know, you've taken that time, really look at things from a different perspective, realise that some things are out of your control. You know, when people go off and they cheat or there's third parties involved, it's out of your control, it's out of your hands. But what you can bring from that is you can just bring back it into yourself. You can bring in some really good self-love, some really good boundaries, and, you know, moving forward, it'll be like, you know, you're like a magnet then when you love yourself. Oops. And that's gone right down the side of my cupboard. Oh, I don't know what that card was because it's just flung itself right down the side of my cupboard. It obviously didn't want to be seen. Maybe it was the Seven of Swords. Okay, we have here the Eight of Wands. So again, it shows that you've had a lot of battles, but you've come through it. You're right on the other side of it now. Yeah, you've moved past it. It's come right out of your energy now. And with the 8, it's just showing you that you're just that much closer now. You're so much closer to the end, and it's, you know, the wheel has turned in your favour, and destiny is calling. And when destiny's calling, there's really nothing you can do about it. All these cards want to come out of this deck. This is like the Rider-Waite. It's a Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So it's like the traditional tarot deck. I find sometimes this deck, usually the cards fly out a lot. Oh, look. We have got so many doubles here today, collective. This is a really specific message. We've got the Wheel of Fortune again. Just reiterating here, the wheel has turned in your favour. It's fated. It's a fated time for you. You know, it's turned. It's your destiny. This King and Queen of Wands. This energy here is a soulmate relationship, a divine masculine, divine feminine energy right there for you. Look, you know, with the King and the Knight of Cups, bringing in this message for you of love, of beautiful love, of passionate love, of a love where it's like you both fill each other's cups, you know, not just one person taking. And then you have the Page of Swords. Again, it's another message. So, excuse me, it's like a message card coming in. It's like a message coming. So, you know, you might meet this person online. You could meet them online. You could already know them. You know, they might be someone that you already have on your social media, or through a dating agency. But that's what the message is coming through. That's possibly how you're going to meet them if you haven't already. And they're very hardworking. There's someone that works really, really hard, and they're actually probably, you might even know them now because they could possibly even be working hard at trying to get into your energy right now if it's somebody that you already know. And this message will resonate in different ways for different people. Again, look, we've got another one. All of these doubles. We had the other one down here. This is the 10 of Wands. Sure, we have that one down here somewhere underneath my mess. But we've got the 10 of Wands again, which shows, you know, you've had really heavy burdens to carry, and it's really weighed you down. And, you know, this energy from the past, it kept you so weighed down that you just felt like you couldn't breathe, felt like you were stuck, felt like nothing that you did could possibly make any difference. And it's true, because it was out of your control. The other person here was the one doing the doing, not you. So there's nothing you can do about it, and it really left you feeling so drained in your passion, drained in your, you know, compassion, your love, everything. You were just drained, and that's why you really went into that deep sleep here. You went into that hibernation because it was just all too much. Yeah, look, a massive tower came crashing down, but you know what? The thing about towers is they're not bad cards. They're actually really good. So when we have a tower, if you have a little closer look, the tower, usually on the card it's kind of wonky, but if it's not built on firm ground, which this tower wasn't, it wasn't built on stable ground, so there wasn't mutual respect, there wasn't mutual love and boundaries, because there isn't when somebody does cheating on you. There's no respect and love there. That's just complete, absolute piggery. So a tower moment happened, and when that tower happens, it's for the good. It's actually for a transformation. So it has to fall down in order for a new one to be built on stable ground. So this new relationship that you've got coming in will be built on stable ground, because now you know what you're worth. You know that you are not ever going to accept that kind of situation in your life again. You know that the next person that you are with, which is going to be this beautiful energy here of the King and Queen, you know that even if it wasn't that energy, if someone treats you bad, you know that you're going to walk away and you're going to tell them to get, because you've had that hurt, and that tower's come down. And the tower's come down so that you can build up a new, on firm foundations for you, build yourself up, your self-love, and that's what I'm hoping you've been doing here in this time where you've really kept yourself to yourself, hibernating. I believe that you've really, really been building up your self-esteem, your self-love, your self-compassion, because this person just strips you away, especially when someone cheats. It really takes your confidence, it takes so many things from you. And so you just thought, God, I'm out, time out. And so you've been out for quite a while, I feel, collective. I feel like you've been out of the scene for quite a long time, and you're just feeling like you're ready to move back into it. And it definitely is time. The universe says, spring, blossom, beautiful one. You've had sleeping beauty, wake up, because you are beautiful, and you are going to be loved, and you are going to be cherished, and you're not going to believe how much this person loves you. And right on the bottom of the deck, look what we've got. What one is this? We've got the Eight of Cups. It just shows you've turned your back on all of that stuff in the past. You've turned your back on it all, and you've walked away. You've walked away from people treating you like dirt. You've walked away from people not respecting you. You've walked away from it all. Look, with that Eight of Cups. You've said no more, and I'm so proud of you for doing that. It's just really, really good. Now, let's just see if a couple of these, I've got a few other of these message cards here. Let's just pull a few here and see if there's any messages. Just want to ask, is the collective going to meet this person in the next 2 weeks? Is the collective going to meet this person within the next 2 weeks? Let's just ask some questions to these guys. They kind of got yes and no answers and maybes and that kind of thing. Is the collective going to meet this passionate new soulmate connection in the next few weeks, please, Spirit? Please let us know a bit of a time frame here. Okay. I'm just going to pull one out here. It is certain. So there you go. You're going to meet your soulmate, this beautiful, beautiful energy with this king and the queen. You're going to meet this person in the next few weeks if you don't already know them. Yeah. We've got here, sorry, folks. Oh, a bit more shuffle here. Oops. There's the answer will reveal itself in time. Better not tell you now. So it's being a bit of a it's being a bit kind of like not wanting to let you know exactly, because maybe with this Wheel of Fortune involved, it being a destined, fated meeting, it's just going to happen. And when it happens, you'll know. And with that High Priestess that came out earlier, use your intuition and you'll know. You'll know it's that person if you haven't already met them. And this is so beautiful. You are Sleeping Beauty. You really are. You're beautiful. And you're loved. And you are absolutely wonderful. I hope that gave you a really beautiful, lovely feeling now, knowing that you've just, you've done the work and you really deserve what's coming in for you. Soulmate connection, a fated meeting that is just going to be beautiful. And it's nothing like anything you've ever had before. You are going to be nurtured and loved like you wouldn't believe. You're going to be treated like a king or a queen. No gender in the tarot. Anyway, if you liked my reading and it resonated with you, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel for more readings. Have a wonderful day. Bye.